I'm loving it. Alrighty, everybody. Good evening and happy Friday. Welcome to Late Night Breakfast. This is Crumbleweek 420. I want to thank everybody for being here. Oh, look at this. I got to catch up in the chat already. Who do we have in here? Oh, give me 1 second to mute my other computer. Hold on 1 second here. A little technical difficulties. There we go. All set with that. All righty, Shy. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you, Warriors. How are you, Anthony? I saw you up in here before. Growing old. I see you up there. Man, oh man, look at everybody rolling into here. Who else we got? Let me scroll back up to the top. Wow. All righty, Galaxy, Fino Dino, Amp Killer. What is going on? Glad to see you, Big Dave. Big Dave rolls in. How you doing, buddy? Goodness gracious. I got to catch up on this. Hey, for anybody who hasn't been over to Anthony Lester's page, he's got a 3-minute video he threw up. It is killer. Please make sure you go and check that out. Anthony, you're having pork chops, corn, and mustard greens, and some cornbread. Thank you. Will you be sharing with any of us? Michael, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you in here. JC, what is going on? Thanks so much for coming in. Yo, Maine, I thought you said you weren't going to be here. Hey, Maine, do me a favor. Drop your other channel's link in here if you can. Everybody, if you have an opportunity, Weed Wizard, aka Maine, has a fantastic grow channel. He's also working on growing another channel. If we could sprinkle some love for him, that would be fantastic. All righty. I see Maine Dad came into the room. Give me 1 second here. Let me get you modded up. And I'm going to mod you up, and I have to read my standard mod lecture for everybody. All righty. Now that you are a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. That means no spamming, no asking for money, no good stuff like that. We're going to keep it that way. We welcome everybody into the room, make them feel comfortable, let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another, check out their channels, go in there, sprinkle a little love, make sure you sub up to them. Make sure you watch a video, drop a comment. You're going to make their day, and it lets them know that you were there also. There's a good chance they'll come back to your channel. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're in here, let's have fun. All righty, now I've got that out of the way. Let me move forwards and see who else we got in here. So cheers, Main Dad. Thank you for being Fino Dino and Shy. Look at you guys. I grow weed, dude. Paul, hey, how are you? Dude, thanks for being here. What does late night breakfast mean? What doesn't it mean? We just come in here, we're going to chill, hang out. We talk about pretty much anything and everything and have a really great time. You know, this is about the 5th time I've used StreamYard, so I'm still navigating that some, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there with it. Will, hey, Will, thank you so much for stopping by. Yo, Junkyard Grows, thank you for being here. Let me go ahead and catch up on the chat here on my other computer so I can go ahead and get you modded up. There you are. Now, I'm believing that you were in here when I just gave my last moderator lecture, so I'm not going to give it again, but when I catch up in the chat, for the next person I get to, if we have somebody new in here, we will go ahead and go through that process again. Trev, hey, how are ya? Thanks for being here. Mallow, what's going on today, Mallow? I wore this nice shirt for tonight. Wore it on another live. I thought it was pretty cool, so I figured I'd bring it back for the evening. Sean 420 Pro, dude, I am fantastic. I really liked your last review that you did. Sean 420 Pro does reviews over on his channel for a number of different companies. It's pretty cool. Check him out. He's got some good stuff there. Reese, thank you so much for being here. You know, I love seeing people come and visit us all together here in our channel, you know, especially on our lives, and everybody just interacts with one another. It's phenomenal. I was watching all the talking going on before I started the live. Finally, I had to speak up, and I was like, dudes, I'll start soon. Excuse me a second. Got to hydrate, because what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. What is going to happen at 10 o'clock? Let's see here. Gunner Smoke, what's up? Thank you for being here. Now that you are here, let me find you in this. Thank you, Maine, for dropping that link in there. Bear with me, guys. I had a lot of people bouncing into the chat right now that I wanted to get modded up, but I'm going to have, oh, there we are. All righty, Gunner Smokes. Let's get you squared away. All righty. Let's see here. You swing back over into here. Oh, I grow weed. I so appreciate you being here. I know I said your name before, but it really is great to see all of you. Harry, hey, thanks, Harry. Haven't seen anything that you put out lately. Have you posted any new videos? Sorry, I'm catching up in the chat. Bear with me, guys. Braxton. Oh, Braxton, the Snake Fiend, says, good evening, OG sir, from the Young Bull in Louisiana, doing some cinnamon pancakes, fish, bacon, fries, and barbecue chicken. Now that is one hell of a late night breakfast, if you ask me. I don't know what anybody else has to say, but still the same. Yo, Maine, alrighty, dude, you're going to be heading off? Perfect. I will catch up to you, I am sure. Thanks for the chat earlier. I appreciated that. Great group of people. Yo, Visible, what is going on? Good to see you here. All right, Braxton, I want to get you modded up, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to have to read my moderator lecture real quick again, if you guys can bear with me. Now that you are a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, which means no soliciting, begging for money, spamming the shit out of the channel. We don't want any of that. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. You got a wrench. Go check out their channels. Sprinkle a little love. Sub up to them. Drop a like on something they have on there. And a comment. That comment's so important. You're going to make their day. Plus, it lets them know that you were there. And there's a chance they'll come back and sub up to you. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. Please try not to engage. Most of all, if you're here, let's have fun. All righty. Now, I promise you guys I'm going to catch up in the chat. Visible, it's so good to see you here. Yo, Seymour snuck in. Seymour Cannabis. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. JC, I see you sneaking around there. Don't think I don't. Jimmy Anderson. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? I appreciate you swinging over. Let me locate you on here. I'd like to get you modded up too. I know you were sitting in here when I just read that. I enjoyed swinging over to you today. That was pretty cool over there. I appreciate it greatly. I love going and hanging out in other people's lives. Yo, Mickey Wick. What's going on, Mickey? What is going on, brother? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Get you squared away. All righty. Nice. Get you guys. Hey, I got a question. We can throw it out there because we are going to rip right now, if you guys don't mind. I wanted to do it at 10 o'clock, but we will do it at 10:04. Generally, we take a rip about every 15 minutes. That's a rip, a vape, a dab, eat an edible, drink some mushroom tea, do whatever your form of consumption is, but we try to ride about every 15 minutes. So, remind me. I run my mouth a lot and I forget. Also, if you're going to rip, hydrate. Sip before you rip. It is so important. Unless you want to listen to me cough for 7 minutes out of each live. But here we go. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. Nice. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. Let me get back into this chat here. Santa Claus. Yo, Santa Claus. Thank you for being here. Here it comes. Here comes the coughing. Sorry about that. Shy. Let me see. What is Shy saying to us? Shy said, hey, I was talking to GQ. Good quality. He says he's coming to see you. And he wants to stop by my place. We should all get together and do a live with all of us. No shit, Shy. That would be fucking insane. So we need to get together on that and figure that one out, because that would be crazy. That would be seriously awesome. Teen Buddy, how are you doing today? You off from work, or are you stuck on one of those 12-hour shifts again? Yo, really, Fino? Fino Dino had a 3-minute cameo appearance on Pigeon 420's live last night. Go you. That freaking rocks. Good for you. That's great. It really is. I apologize, guys, for the quietness. Yo, GQ, I see you in here. Sorry, guys, I am honestly catching up here. By the way, I was smoking on some Strawberry Kush homegrown, and I'm going to use that as a cumulus. What is going on? Thank you for riding into this late night breakfast. Gunner Smokes, again, thank you for being here. I promise you guys I'm catching up with this live here. I'm almost there. Honest, I can see it coming to an end. Not the live, the chat. Yo, Frank, what is going on? YouTube gave you a strike today? Damn it. Hold on a second. Let me go up and find it, because I want to mod you up again. Yeah, I'm a little behind. Frank, I'll get you modded back up as soon as I can. Okay. Yo, Scotty. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? You got a chair in that 8x8 now so you can sit in there and just bask in it? Because I can't even imagine how many plants you're going to stuff in that bad boy. Hold on a second here, people. My cursor won't move. All righty. A little high, a little everything. This is beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Oh, I was going to use that as a segue, my Strawberry Kush. So the Strawberry Kush that I just smoked was from some that I grew inside. So what do? I turned around and pulled clones from that for my outside. Yo, Fish and Gold, thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was nice chatting the other day. That was pretty cool. Hey, T. Happy Friday. How are ya? So, I turned around and that's what I ran outside, or I'm running outside. Some of my plants are Strawberry Kush. So, I turned around, and when I was trimming it about 2 weeks ago, I lopped a branch off that had a couple of buds on it. So I whipped them on my desk to dry. You know, push comes to shove. Here I find them today, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try these. So let me tell you, I did. And I got to say, for one, the difference between indoor and outdoor is incredible. And if the stuff that I tried is any representation of what it is, 2 weeks later from when it actually had came off the plant, I'm pretty excited for what we're going to be smoking. And I actually have some of it left that I'm going to rip on later. Paranormal, what is going on? Thanks for riding in. I appreciate you. Still trying to catch up in here, guys. Don't want to miss anybody. Dave Zoom, what's going on? How are you doing today? You don't have any room for a chair? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I've heard of a number of people getting strikes lately, Frank, for stupid shit. Absolutely stupid shit. Who was it that I was talking to? Mary from Grow and Grind. She had an issue, and it's like, good God, why can't they allow our content to be like everybody else's content? I mean, that's for a discussion of something that I want to talk about later in the live, depending on what exactly is going on in here and what we're talking about and all that good stuff. I apologize again. I'm getting there. Yeah, that is a thing, Magic Frank. Especially I joke about my FedEx driver taking pictures of himself with my plants because he does all the time. He takes selfies with them, and I don't give a shit. But then on the other side, he can come back in the middle of the night and rip off half my plants or all of my plants. I got a camera, I got motion lights, but if they were quiet, I doubt I'd really hear it. RJS in the house. Let's go, buddy. How are you? Appreciate you. Likely lucid. There we go. All righty. Let me get you squared away here as a moderator. And as I am doing that, I got to read it real quick, guys. I apologize, but we're an equal opportunity group here. So now that you are a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. That includes no solicitation, no begging for money, none of that good stuff. There's nothing for sale or trade in here. We're just a chill group of people hanging out. Welcome everyone to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are in here. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Go over there and sprinkle some love to them. Sub up to their channel. Watch a video. Drop a like. Drop a comment. Comments are awesome. Makes people feel good. I know it feels good when I get one. And on top of it, it lets you know who was there. You can go back and thank them, and maybe they'll sub up to you. And if we have trolls in here, we're going to nicely escort them to the door and try not to engage, please. And most of all, let's have fun while we're in here. That's what it's all about. No, I'm sorry, I didn't finish that story. Give me 1 second. Jimmy John, dude, thank you for being here. So the outdoor, I couldn't believe the difference and how much better, if that's what you're talking about, the weed was that I have growing outdoors compared to what I had indoors. It was like night and day. I could 100% tell that I was smoking a kush. There was that much of a difference. So I don't know. I live, I learn, I see, I notice things, and I share them with you guys. And you guys can either call bullshit on them and say, Crumblewick, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, or, hey. Oh, Cumulus Vapes is asking if there's any hash fans here. Smoke any particularly nice stuff, and from what country? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but growing old, don't you enjoy the hash? I think I heard rumor of that before. There are a lot of potheads here tonight, Jimmy John. There really are. And I love this. You guys are all hooking up with one another, and it's beautiful. Hey, Galaxy, how are your plants doing? I've kind of been a slacker, and I haven't been over to your page. Yeah, Visible, it is Ripper season. Yep, keep an eye out for him. Scotty, no problem. I'm glad it got a good home, and the love that you're giving it, goddamn, you'll run that thing until it's got fucking holes in it, guaranteed. Yeah, I know the outdoors better, GQ, but not where I am. That's what I have to say. Unless I can get those genetics that are, more resistant to my climate. And that's something that I'm going to look for. Somebody on here has told me they have them. They have something that's going to be in that has seeds, that has genetics. Sorry, I spaced out for a second there, guys. Carl, what is going on? What is going on? Good to see you here. Oops, I just lost my screen there for a second. Carl, I'd like to hook you up as a moderator here. I don't know if you were in here when I gave my last moderator lecture, but I'm going to pause on it before I give it again. I Grow Weeds said, I've tried Mazar, Afghani, Gold Seal, Moroccan, was a thing a few decades ago, hung with an older crowd. Not as common anymore, still do bubble bags. Okay, nice. Country Boy 518. Dude, we are chilling in here. Thank you for coming in. That is awesome. Oh, that is a great deal, Scotty, for lights. Perfect. Okay, Michael, you get hash from your friends or you smash some for yourself. It is cool trying all different kinds. And let me tell you, at least for me, there is nothing better when you make your own. It is so rewarding. I don't give a shit if your yield blows. You get something and damn, it's something you did. Just like when I talk about when we take the little freaking seed and just everything and everybody that it touches before we get the seed. We got the breeders, we got all that. And by then, once they get the seeds, then what happens? They take those seeds, they got to go somewhere, they go out into manufacturing, they go all over the place. Then they come to us, we grow them. Then where do they go from that? It gets sold commercially, it's packaged again, we're creating jobs. We are an awesome community, and we do not get even remotely an nth of the credit that we do for what we do in this world. Because we are every walk of life. We do everything. We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're healthcare workers, we're in the food service industry. Yeah, we are everywhere. All right, let me get back to the chat for that rant. Main Dad, I'm trying my hand at mycology, and Cavs told me to hit you up if I run into any problems. I'm on my third run right now. I've got some white rabbits growing. Before that, I ran Lizard King and F pluses. I used all-in-one bags, which are I prefer them right now than doing the grains and the barley and mixing everything up and all of that. I'm not that guy to be able to dedicate that much time to that, nor space. I mean, I got a tent for it in the living room now, but still the same. Frenchie, good to see ya. Bumped into you over on Joe's. How you doing? And thank you for being here. Big movie. What is going on tonight? I apologize for running behind in the comments. Got a lot of people zipping back and forth. Hayes, I see you sneaking around in there. Did I miss Be Real come in? I did. Yo, Be Real. What is going on? Thank you for coming in. Thank everybody for coming in. I hope you guys are having a good time so far. We are at 10:19, I just noticed. Hey, thank you, Sean. You know what? I'm just being kind to everybody. That's what we need out here. That's what we need. Be kind to people, respect people, you know, give them the dignity that they deserve. And yes, we have jerks on here. We have jerks everywhere in the world, but it's how we handle them and what we do with them. Oh, you just got back from getting an iced coffee? Cool, cool. You win any money today, big movie? Just curious. Haven't talked to you in a day or two. Paranormal. It's 3:20 in the morning. Yo, I appreciate you big time. That is awesome. I mean, is it awesome? It's awesome that you're here in our live chilling with us all. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. All righty. Let me flip over to my notebook here for a minute. No, I can't do that. We got to take a rip, guys. Nobody reminded me. I didn't see a puff of smoke. I didn't see anything. Whew. Let's go, everybody. Back onto the strawberry kush. I say cheers, everybody. Nice, nice, nice. Nice indeed. Well, we are stoned, says Galaxy. Scotty's, no, bullshit, Scotty. I call BS on that. I don't think you're on a break. Maybe you are. A break from smoking or a break from doing all the shit you're working on? Because I'm tending to think maybe you're taking a break from both. Absolutely. Make sure I didn't miss anything up into here. Yo, King Green, what's going on? Thank you for swinging through. Thank you, thank you. See, I got to pay attention here because people will pop around and I'll miss them. So I catch it sometimes and they're just like one screen up from where I am. So, you know what, Mallow? This is what I think happens with that. I think that when we get some people in here that subscribe up to us, they're trolls on burner accounts because, you know, they sub up, they get you to sub back to them, and then, you know, unfortunately they follow us sometimes and like that, but that's part of life here on YouTube, I guess. All right, I saw a question that was asked up there and I wanted to read it out loud. Fino Dino, who here would call it if Crumble opens the phone lines? Nice. Nice. Santa Claus is higher than needs to be. John McDonald. Hey, John, what's going on? Thank you for cruising in here. How's everything going with you tonight? I'm going to share something with you guys that's really bizarre. So when I'm talking to the camera here, I've got another monitor right here that has about a 3-second delay on it. So everything that I do, I'm doing a second time to the right of me. It's just kind of creepy. It's like being in a fun house with mirrors. Look who just came in. Big Nug is in the house. Big Nug, what's going on? What do we got happening this glorious evening? Oh, that's not a problem at all. I got a bunch of people I'm going to shout out to tonight, but absolutely we'll shout out to Andrew and Ogo Army. You guys get a chance, hit him up. I don't know all the times that he's on, but I do know that I see him after my lives. So he comes on sometime around 8 o'clock in the morning. So I know that he's there at least, every day. I think that he's doing that right now. So yeah, make sure that you swing on over there and see what he's got going on. Absolutely. Oh, dabs, John, dabs. That is great. Great indeed. Finish the work week. Plants are watered, showered, up, and dabs smoking. That's the way to do it. Yeah, my subscribers fly all over the place. I don't. Big Mo is here. Big Mo. Thanks for rolling in. You know, again, I was talking before about how much I appreciate all you guys that I see throughout the different lives and channels that I go on, just rolling into here. It's fantastic. I will honestly pick some topics to talk about shortly. And of course, if anybody, once I get fully caught up in the chat, Jimmy John, I see you sneaking around. Hey, look, Bernie's in here. Nice. There is a lot of Arizona in the house visible. Absolutely. All right, Fino Dino. Maybe. We're talking jalapenos, ham, and pineapple is fire on pizza. Maybe. Road Music says 3:26 a.m. on my side. What's popping? Rolling up. Let's go. Road Music, I am so glad you're here. We just did a rip, but most certainly, we can rip again. Because there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that is a good question. I told everybody what I was smoking on before, but. Nobody told us, the rest of us in here, what they're smoking on. So let's take a minute, flood the channel with that for a second. And yeah, absolutely. Let's see what everybody's ripping on. Whether it be dabs, bowls, I don't care if you're firing on a vape. I don't care if you're just watching along because you think we're a cool bunch of people. Because I tell you, honestly, at the end of the day, we are by far the greatest community on YouTube. And I think that's why we get shit on so much. You know, I've had a number of conversations with people about that. And, you know, we segued off to how unique it is. Let me see. I'm going to hold that thought for a second. All right. John is dabbing tonight. Fish and Gold is doing dabs. Galaxy is on the Lola's Psychosis. Santa Claus. Nope, I didn't see that yet. He said Frenchie. Probably talking to Frenchie. That's just me. We got some Blue Zushi Flower Bowl. Blue Zushi and KMZ Rosin. Blue Zushi Flower Bowls. We got big dabs from Michael. Big Nug. Oh, Big Nug just subs to Santa Claus. Awesome. Road Music is going with cookies. There we are. That's a variable I didn't mention. Whipping those edibles in there. Way to go. Way to go indeed. Shy just rolled up. Moonfog. Indeed. So, let me tell you what I got going on. I got a little of the strawberry cushion here, and indeed, I've got a little bit of hash. Not a ton. Small bit. Nothing grand. But I'm going to drop it in on top. Fire that up. It is a sour diesel hash, which is interesting. I got it from a friend, and it's got a great taste to it. So let me hydrate real quick. And indeed, we are going to rip. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. Cheers. Woo. That one bit back a little bit. You gotta listen to me cough for a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Yo, Uncle Paulie, what's going on? Hey, let me get you modded up in here, buddy. Let me get you modded up. And as everybody knows, I'll try and get through it without coughing the whole time. But, Uncle Paulie, now that you're a mod, this room is for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel and a nothing for sale or trade. No solicitation. Don't beg for money. Don't try and sell your weed here. We just chill out and have a good time. Welcome everybody into the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are, and we're glad they want to be a part of it. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Go in there. Sprinkle some love. Sub up to them. Watch a video. Drop a like. Drop a comment. They're going to love it. You're going to love it because there's a good chance they're going to come back to your channel and sub up to you. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're in here, let's have fun. All right, I will shut my mouth on that right now and see what else we got going on in here. Big Nug, Big Nug. I apologize for getting behind in this. You mix some, okay, I Grow Weed mix some LA Confidential, Strawberry Banana, and Trainwreck in a space case. Nice. Uncle Paulie's dabbing Sour D Live resin. Nice. Anthony's got purple cheese cookies and Tahoe OG dabs. Let's do that. I see a blunt. I see a blunt in the house with Michael. Let me scroll back down here. Warriors, what is going on? Carnitas were busting tonight. Nice, nice. Oh, you got some Chinese food, Big Movie? That's all right. You can roll that for some late night breakfast. That works. That works indeed. Oh, all righty. Shy has some papaya sherbet started from 420 Fast Buds. How is that going? I have heard good things about them. King Green now smoking lemon cherry gelato infused pre-roll. Nice. Nice. My daughter gave me a pre-roll I'm thinking of firing up tonight that is Gorilla Glue and Garlicane. So I think we'll be firing that up in the near future. You're watching this on 120 seconds back. That's what I felt like, Michael, because I'm still trying to catch up in the live. Long way to go, Shy. Yeah, they're little, but damn it, they grow quick. Fino, the cough isn't good. My car has it, and I hear squirrels coughing too. Yeah, King, all the garlics are good. Well, let me tell you something. It's going to be the first time that I've tried it. Now, guys, I apologize. One of my dogs barking, the one that doesn't go into a crate at night. I got to let him out real quick. So bear with me. Keep the chat going. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come on. You're not going out. You can go in your crate, silly. Well, you might have to tolerate me getting up a couple of times with the dogs. I apologize. Yo, Visible, you can't find your lighter. Dude, here, I got one for you. I think we can all probably help you out. What is this I just saw? Scotty420 hit 600 subs. Congratulations, Scotty. Scotty's going to be having a giveaway this weekend. He's going to post it and give it a week to run. Absolutely awesome. Congratulations. Scotty's got a great grow over there. Please make sure you guys tool over and look it out. Look it out. Check it out. Sorry about that. Creating my own freaking words here in my own language, it appears. Wow. Fish and Gold just said, my friend the gardener, Ty, last year, he grew over 40,000 garlic sets. Holy shit. That is a lot. Wow. Wow, indeed. Jeez. All righty, guys. So, if I can take 2 seconds here And I would like to say, for anybody who is their first time in here on one of my lives, I want to thank you guys for being here. Holy smokes. How could I miss you rolling into here, Miss K? Thank you for being here. Let me get you modded up real quick. And everybody, please tolerate me once again. I promise I will make it quick. Alrighty, Miss K, now that you are a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We're a drama-free channel. Nothing for sale or trade. No solicitation. Don't try and sell your weed here. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what an awesome community we are. Sum up to one another. Go in there, sprinkle love on their channel. Not only sprinkle love, watch a video, drop a like, and drop a comment. You drop that comment, you are going to make their day, and there's a good chance they will come back to your channel and sub up. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And most of all, if you're here, have fun. All right, everybody, thank you for tolerating that. I know you'd think I should get a recording that says it if I pushed a button or some shit like that. But I'm not that technological. Yet. I'm working on it. I am working on it. Thank you very much for coming in, Miss K. I so appreciate that. Yeah, we got a lot of people tooling around in here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Yup. So, has anybody got anything that they're harvesting right now or gonna within the next couple of days? I didn't hear about that, Warriors. Excuse me a second, guys. Come on, buddy. Is it raining out? Here. Do you have to go or no? Go on. Here, buddy. Let me slide back up here, guys. Sorry about that. I thought I just saw Bernie dancing around in here. I'm most positive that I did. Well, if I did, hey, buddy, what's going on? Glad you're in here. There we are, Bernie. Now I see ya. You escaped off my screen. It was like as soon as I was getting up, and I was like, damn it. Jeepers. Well, Visible, I know you have been. I know you guys have been pumping that shit out. Yo, I grow weed. He's like, yo, speaking of which, I seen some guy walk past my fence carrying an entire plant. I was like, WTF? It's legal up here, but it caught me off guard. Always suspected my neighbor was growing. That's funny. Bunny, you're harvesting platinum play, girl. Oh, awesome, awesome. Hey, thanks, Be Real. I appreciate you being here. This is awesome. We got all sorts of people tooling around in here. Ho, we got Lucid in the background. All righty, let me bring them up here. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell everybody about when I'm bringing people up from backstage. Please remember, I will interrupt you when new people come in the room because we want to make them feel welcome. So please don't think I'm disrespecting you. All righty? Here we go. Yo, Lucid.
What up? It's nice to meet you, man.
What is going on?
What up, brother?
This is great. We got so many people in here. Everybody just having an absolutely awesome time. What have you been up to?
Me? Fucking just trying to figure out what I'm going to do tonight. Saw your live stream. You're having a great time?
Yeah.
I was going to join you. Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you're up here. Shall we do a rip while you're up here?
Sure.
All right. Give me 1 second.
This is what I got right now in front of me.
Tell us what you got.
Legends. I have some kind of hash frozen cart.
Okay. All right. Is that your usual method of consumption?
Yeah, I kind of like TCH distillate kind of babes. I mean, as of now, I mean, I love to grow wheat, and I love all the different kinds of phenotypes and terps and how all this shit you know can affect you.
All right,
But
let me
yeah,
pause you 1 second. Hey, big movie. All righty, I will see you in a little bit. Oh, you're going to play some Keno? Lottery Keno. Ooh, nice. You shared me in your community again? Dude, thank you so much. All righty, you have a good one. All righty, back with you, Lucid. I got some of this strawberry kush again. Let's go ahead and rip. Cheers.
fucking cheers.
Growing old, you ripping on your hash rosin? Good for you.
What do you want?
1 second, got to get the dog. You're gonna wake up the neighborhood. Both of you, go lay down. I let you stay up a little later. Mom will be home soon. Growing old, you're trying to keep up? Lucid, where'd you go, man? Did we lose you, buddy?
No, my wife wanted some stuff. We're good.
Oh, all right. Cool indeed. So, do you grow at all?
Yeah. I'm pretty new to growing.
Okay.
I think since like last April is when I kind of took it serious and started a journal, and I have like one harvest. I have one harvest under my my belt.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It was autoflower mixed with some sulfire genetics, weekend carries, and then I did a horrible job with the autoflowers, and then they hermaphrodited on me, and got the whole tent, full of seeds. But now I have like thousands of, all these autoflower seeds. If anyone wants
Okay.
Hermid autoflower seeds.
Cool. I'm going to pause you 1 second there. Bean, holy smokes, thanks for being here. I just threw a moderator at you. After Lucid steps down, I will once again, unfortunately, everybody will want to hit Crumbleweed with a stick, but I will read my moderator rules again. I know sometimes in the mornings people get fed up with me saying it, I think, and they start whipping it all in the live, which is kind of funny, but yep. All righty. We will come back to you, Lucid.
Just fucking hanging out, man. What's the topic?
Oh, we talk about anything and everything that's going on in the live, usually. Let me see what I was just going to pull up for a topic. Talked about that already. Hey, this is something cool. Something cool indeed. So, I went and I had slaps made. So, I got these slaps that I had made. So I posted a video of them, a short. Now, I understand it says Crumbleweed 420, and it says, since 2021, let's grow. That's all it says on it. Freaking thing got 1,100 views. And I said, for a 15-second short of my hand holding that sticker up, I almost pissed my pants laughing, to tell you the truth. So it was funny. Funny indeed. So, speaking of the slaps, some people have asked me about them, just messaged me in lives or left comments on that short that I did. If you're interested in getting slaps, just shoot me an email and I will try to accommodate everybody. In your email, please include your address. I am not a mind reader. My email address is, well, it's on my page. I'll tell you guys what it is anyway, because I really don't care. I don't think YouTube's going to light me on fire, but it's Crumblewig420 at yahoo.com. So it's also available on my page. So it's not like I shouldn't be able to say it on here. Maybe the YouTube gods will slap me in the face. I don't know. We'll have to see. So what else you doing tonight, Lucid?
Well, my Blue Mystic by Royal Queen Seeds is it's like pretty much getting at week 8 of just uh full power lights, 12/12 cycle. Um, I'm kind of starting to worry about humidity and getting mold, and other than that, yeah, it smells nice. It looks good.
Okay,
I was gonna do an update video here probably tomorrow
cool,
on that crop,
cool.
and then outside I got um, it's kind of a grow that I didn't intend it to be that grow, but I gotta, you know, I had to
Yeah,
keep taking care of them. And they
okay,
got big and they got huge, and they're still just sitting in uh 7-gallon cocoa core, mostly pots. Um, and yeah, just feeding him like I don't know. I'm figuring out. I'm just reading the plants and giving him these. I'm figuring out
okay.
as I go, pretty much. Yeah,
All right.
they're huge and they're
Well,
flowering pretty
good.
nice.
Good indeed. All righty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you step down for now. I'm going to get back to the chat, but I want to thank you for being up. All right, Lucid?
Sounds good, man.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Bye. Yo-ho! Jess Grows Green 420 in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciated. I was hoping you'd come tooling through. You won anything lately? Winner of cool stuff? Just curious. Yeah, everybody thank Lucid for coming up here. I appreciate that. Appreciate it indeed. Fino Dino, I think me and Lucid just became best friends. Yo, Santa Claus, hey, thank you so much for coming, everybody. Please say goodbye to Santa Claus, and you have a great evening. Hopefully I'll run into you out in the other lives. Bean says, can't wait to decorate the new digs. Definitely taking the colorful approach. Are we making breakfast or not? Galaxy wants to know. Well, I don't know. You know, over on Token Tom's channel, which I don't know if any of you guys know Token Tom, he usually runs live sometime after mine. He was doing them Monday through Friday. I don't know if he is anymore, but great guy. He does bong hits for breakfast, but I think at this moment, let's bang on some dabs for breakfast. So let's do dabs for anybody who's doing dabs. I'm going to fire up my Bommy rig. Here, let me close that back up here so I can show everybody. Bommy rig. And I'm going to get this going. I have some chocolate diesel from #honey. Not a ton left in there, but enough. Absolutely enough. Be real, you got your bomb. Nice, nice. Lucid, I know you're good, dude. I could tell you were more than good. But I appreciate you coming up. That's rock star status right there. Now be patient while Crumblewick gets his dab out. I wasn't like sticking my head down ignoring you guys, but do. Sorry about that, guys. I was really concentrating on that because I am a little high and a little hyper-focused. Bernie, I still have to press more rosin, so no dabs tonight. Can we have a moment of silence? Bernie has no dabs tonight. This is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Well, let me tell you what we're going to do. I just pushed the button on my rig, so we got about 200 degrees, and we are going to be up to the glorious temperature that I run this at, which I can't remember right now because I'm too high, but it is over 400 degrees. Again, this is by #honey, a chocolate diesel. Come on, baby. There we go. It's green. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Break into another water bottle. Wow. Give me a minute. All righty. Canadian outdoor strain. Excuse me for coughing. You are not late. You are on time because you are here. Thank you for being here. Excuse me, you caught me in the aftermath of my dab. Woo! Wow. I know it growing old. You know, I played around with the temp on it. I tell you, somebody told me 520. Don't do that, dude. Do not do 520. You will shit your pants. It's that bad. Just throwing that out there. Well, you might not shit them, but it's just not a good, it's not a good feel. I love it. Love watching you guys tool around. Holy smokes, we got 33 people in here, and I'm running my mouth? Ha! Nice. Nice indeed. Yeah, not on a bomb, Be Real. You're right. You are correct. Look at that. I see you guys sprinkling your love all over each other's channels. That is an absolutely wonderful thing. Moonlit. What is going on? Thank you so much for being here on our glorious Friday late night breakfast. I know some people came here really thinking we were going to have breakfast. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. You always have to have stoner snacks. Now, I have recommended these before for people who have passed by. I think it was near one of the end of my lives, one of my morning ones, or night or whatever, but these fucking things are great. There's these ones, and then there's these ones. These shits are good. They're freaking 100 calories. How can you go wrong? You can eat 2 of them and nobody cares. And they come in a box with both flavors in them. It's like $8 for like 24 in total. It's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. You, dude, don't start with the Pop-Tarts. Do not. Crumblewigg's not a super fan of Pop-Tarts. Mostly because whenever I go to get them, I have to explain this all the time. I'll go to take the box out of the cupboard and the freaking thing is empty. And it's just frustrating. Eat 3, I won't tell. Okay, Uncle Paulie. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. All right, Moonlit, coming in to say hi, have a spliff with you, and watch. Oh, while I go to PT at the hospital. You're going to get baked. Good for you, Moonlit, and thank you for being here. Seymour, what's going on, buddy? I see you tooling through again. Appreciated. Honey bun, said Visible. Plain ones are gross. Okay. All right, let's take a look here, see if there's something else that we want to talk about. Nope, that's at the end. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. For anybody following along with my grow, I made this really bizarre decision over the last couple days, and based on, Miss K, I will see you later. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. I hope people spread some love all over your channel and subbed up, because I'll tell you, go over to Miss K's. You'll have a lot of fun over there. She got some great videos. Very knowledgeable, a lot of fun. Now, I missed something that Shy said, so let me scroll up real quick here. Oh, your ladies are fattening up so much they're falling over. You know, it's a real world problem. You know, I noticed that I don't have the big, gigantic, forearm-sized colas this year, but I've got so many more of them. I mean, it's going to make trim jail a little more challenging, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't necessarily like working with the big colas, but that's just me. And up here with all our humidity, there's such a chance of getting that bud rot in there that you won't see, because they're, you know, as big around as a 20-ounce soda bottle. So what I decided in my grow is that my plants that are back there are, let me see, 4 weeks, 3 days old. Taking a look at the height of them and everything else, I decided I'm probably going to flip them at 5 weeks, because I've got so many regs in there. I need to check for males, and I don't want them to grow sky high. So I think that's going to work best for it. I know you brought me back on track, Seymour. I thank you for doing that. Yeah, even though they're all different strains, I think I can control it well in the 110. I did make a decision also, as bizarre as it is, though I don't want to do anything with breeding. I think it'd be exciting to take a male out of the tent, segregate it into one of my 2x2s, grab the pollen, freeze it, or take a female and stick it in my other 2x2 and do a little, you know, pollinating. So I don't know. It's something that I'm thinking about, something that I said I really wouldn't do or want to get into, but I think it'd be interesting to see. Not that big but tight? Absolutely, Shy. Absolutely. Nice, Bean. Got to do some stacking up at the photo garden in the AM. May just jump on Growing Old's live. Awesome. Yeah, everybody, don't forget Growing Old has a live tomorrow. Growing Old, can you tell everybody what time it is? Because I have it somewhere. Well, I have you on all notifications, and I actually get yours. But if you want to share in here, unless you jumped out and I missed it, and if so, I certainly do apologize. This chat did move pretty quick for a little bit into here. Yeah, Scotty, I know you are. And that's so cool. Absolutely. Yo, Texas Tiff is in the house. Okay, Growing Olds Live is at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. That is tomorrow. A lot of people are going to be there showing grows, similar to what Levels does. For those of you who go to Levels Grow Room, it's very similar, and I don't know. There are some other people that are doing it. I'm sorry if their names skip my mind right now. Excuse me, I had to hydrate into there real quick. Texas Tiff, what you got going on tonight? Fish and Gold, you haven't been able to grow since your heart surgery? So, I know my father had quadruple bypass, I don't know, X number of years ago, but it changed and limited what he was able to do after that. He was a big hunter and fisher, he did a lot of hunting and fishing, and unfortunately, and part of this was his own undoing, but he can't do that anymore. And is that part of what's limiting you right now? That just from the surgery or pain, or is it just, not the stamina? Because that's got to be tough. Thank you, Bean. I appreciate that. I'm just catching up in the chat, guys, not ignoring you in case somebody thought I was, which could be possible. Oh, Visible, thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming in, and absolutely, I will catch up with you. You still fish a little, lost a lot of your stamina. Yeah, that's a lot of them. We tried to encourage my dad to go to PT, thinking that would help. The problem is that we waited. Well, thank you, Tiff. I appreciate that. RJS 500 what? Canadian Outdoors. How we doing? Oh, Growing Old, you stepping out? Or did I misread that? Oh, no, I misread it because I'm a jackass and I'm high. Hey, oh, I hit 500 subs? That's cool. That's really cool. Thank you, everybody. Thank you indeed. Queen Manic 420, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Nice indeed. I didn't think you'd left. I was trying to keep my eye on people bouncing in and out, and it's 11 o'clock my time, so I don't know if we're the same time or if we're a hair off, but Queen Manic, how's everything going in your world? I saw you were able to make some money door dashing and some stuff like that, so cool, good for you. Oh, it's 10 o'clock there, Tiff? Yeah, it's 3 minutes after 11 here. Yep, same thing here, Michael. You are absolutely right, Bean. It is a slow process. And, I'm glad you brought that up because we had a common issue among a number of channels over the last couple of days. And the struggle was over people feeling that subs are the reason that we're here. And they don't understand, like someone brought up earlier, that you have 50 subs at night and you get up in the morning and you've got 45 and you get all pissed off. And it's like, could be a million reasons why. Could be really people unsubbed you. Could be they were bots. Could be they were, who knows what it is. Could be trolls. They have burner accounts, sub up to people so they can see what you're doing, and then they cancel the account and obviously lose the sub. So, yeah. That's my thought on that with subs. But what I do want to say about it is, holy shit, 500 subs. God damn it. So, for those of you who don't know, I've told the story before of when I first came on here and I got 12 subscribers. And I was so excited that I broke 10. But then I sat there and I thought for a minute and I was like, damn it, that was all my family. And now the struggle had became real. But these have all been like milestones and little landmarks. And, you know, I came here, like it says on my page, to show my grow, enjoy the community. And damn, I've got to do that so far. And I love that. And I want to thank all you guys for that. Because I certainly wouldn't be sitting here with all you guys in our live, not my live. Because you guys know, you can talk, bring up whatever you want. We come in here, we hang out, we have a good time. And that's how I think we should be out here. Let me see, what's Scotty bringing up? Shy just hit 105, is going to do a giveaway with genetics that he's crossing. That is sweet. Super sweet. Just so that everybody knows, I still owe this group, everybody on here, a live for when I hit 420. The big thing is I didn't think my channel was going to grow and my numbers were going to go up. So maybe I will just do a big one for 500 and we'll do that. So, all righty, let me get back up to Scotty 420. You're right, Scotty. I don't do it for sub count. I do this to give back to the people who built me. Whoops. My thing just flew away from me. I have a kick-ass card game each week. Win some free beans, autos, photos, and to show his growth. Absolutely. Scotty, are you doing that permanently on Wednesdays now? If so, hey, throw your plug in here. Let everybody know what's going on because you're doing some great stuff over there. And the card game, man, you are going to see genetics that are going to make you drool. And you get to pick when you win. It's not like he says here, you know, I've got 20 things of genetics. You have to have these ones. You get to pick. It's awesome. Thank you, Frenchie. Thank you very much. Crumble needs something to drink other than water. Ha 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 ha! Canadian. Who was it that said that? Bean. Bean said, tell the truth. Are you and Jeff brothers? Ha 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 ha! That's funny. Nope, we are not. Yeah, the card game is great. It really is. I like that because, you know, that card can give you multiple winners and it's crazy. All right. For anybody in here who hasn't been to Scotty's card game, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. The Queen of Hearts is hot. That's all I got to say. The Queen of Hearts is hot. I'm not lying. You ask anybody who's in here who goes over there. The Queen of Hearts is a hot lady. I picked a Joker this week. That's what I picked this week was a Joker. Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. Because remember the week before he picked the Joker and nobody won? My dumbass had thought that I picked the Joker, and my wife and I, good old Mrs. Wig, were standing next to the phone out in the kitchen while he was announcing his shit, watching his video, and he's like, Joker. I'm like, God damn, I won, hon. And then he went on to another card, and I was like, I guess I fucking didn't. I guess I did not. So, alrighty, guys. What do we got here? I messed up and he was going to it for me, and I was driving and it changed it. Alrighty, people, I think we should rip again. That's my vote at the moment. It's 11:10, which almost is like 7:10. It kind of sounds the same. So I think we should fire up now. That's really nice. Do I challenge 1/3 rip? I say yes. That's right. We give rips to everybody. For you, for you, for you. Everybody gets a rip. All right, that was a really poor imitation, so I apologize to everybody for that. But I don't know. It's between the hash, the dab, the kush, a little bit of everything's got me a little riled up here. Goodness, guys, 33 of you in the room. That is fantastic. With just me little here running my mouth with all you guys. What do we got here? Got to get off here. Thanks for the great conversation, everyone. Have a great night to everyone in the chat. And Crumblewig, have a good night. Awesome live. Thank you, Shy. I appreciate that. So, one of the things is I read out a lot of this stuff, and I hope you guys don't mind, but you know, there are people who listen along to our lives, and that's just what they're doing, is they're listening. So I try to paint a little picture for them so they can get an idea of what's really going on in here. You know, like when you used to listen to shit on the radio Mystery Theater or stories or whatever. You had to use your imagination a little bit, but, you know, we can paint the picture for them. Yo, I see Phil Bushman. Phil came for hash browns. Cheers, everyone. Phil, we did not have hash browns. We have had an assortment of different food, and we have had an assortment of different consumption options tonight. But we're glad you're here. Bean, you pulled 27 grams and close trim. Indeed. Yeah, good night, Shy. Peace out. What's going on, Harry? Dave Zoom, thank you. I appreciate that. What's going on tonight? I'd like to go ahead and get you squared away as a moderator. Oops, 1 second. I hit the wrong thing. Once I do that, I'd like to give you my standard moderator lecture. And here we go. Now that you're a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, which means please don't come in and solicit for stuff. Nothing's for sale or trade. Please don't try and sell your weed here or beg for money. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Sub up to one another and check out their channels. When you go over there, sprinkle some love. Make sure you like their page. Make sure you sub up. When you see something there, I'm high, so this is getting a little off track. But like their video, drop a comment. It's going to make their day. That's a good chance that they will come back to your page and do the same as well as sub up. If we have trolls in here, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're in here, let's have some fun. Did I just see Leon Redfield sneak into the room? For everybody who does not know, Leon Redfield is my son. Leon, how are you tonight and how are you feeling? I know you had some dental work done on Wednesday, a root canal and a crown, and I hope you're feeling better. Vision grows. What is going on? Thanks for being here. Sorry for the pause. I have to break to one of my bad habits, smoking, which I have announced in my morning lives. I am going to pick a date, and that's going to be it. Crumblewick will shoot to be smoke-free. They're telling me the biggest struggle is the first 72 hours. I have stopped before. Yeah, I had to think for a second. I stopped before I went to rehab because in my mind, I didn't want to go to rehab addicted to anything. What a moron I am. Oh, Leon, okay, I'm glad you're feeling better. Cool. Did you have a good day? Yeah, I'm interrupting the whole live by having a conversation with my son. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, absolutely. Fino Dino's back. Back to catch a smoke with us. Nice. Yep, growing old said Ben there, Crumblewick. Yeah, it's, kids are great. I have 5 kids altogether. 4 of them live here in New York State and 1 that lives in Massachusetts right now. All of them very successful. It's interesting. My first daughters from my first wife. My 4 children after that are from my second wife, and then I have a third wife, but that's a story for another time. But so needless to say, it's pretty interesting when you have 4 children that you can like break yourself into 4 quarters and see like the different splinters of you that are in each of your children. One kind of has your happiness, one has all your emotions, one has your anger. That's the great one, the one that has your temper. And then one is that funny jokester. I don't know. That's how my 4 kids broke out. And it's kind of cool. What do we got going on here? Fino Dino, I quit smoking every year in November because you can't smoke inside. Okay. Sorry, I thought I lost part of the chat. It wasn't, it was just me. Do. So, anybody got anything with being lulls with the addiction? Well. Oh, TIFF, that's right. Texas TIFF is going to be doing some reviews. I don't recall the company and or companies. I know she was going to get some reviews done, but hadn't been feeling well. So hopefully she can get them done tomorrow and we can see a drop on those, which would be pretty cool. I find that it's interesting to go to other people's lives and channels and see what they're actually, especially the reviewers, because that's a tough job. It really is, especially if you're reviewing cannabis, and you're turning around and you're explaining to people, maybe the lineage of the plant, what its parents are, where it came from, the genetics behind it. Maybe they're explaining how it was grown, what part of the process is, and as well as the terps and the high that they get and what it looks like and everything else. And it's just sharing some love with them and spending some time with them gives you a whole different insight on what they're telling the consumer about the products that we're growing. So it's, it's a cool thing. Oh, that's right, Leon. You had to pick up a pallet of school supplies today for your job. Big Dave, tooling back into here, big guy. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you. Can you hear tattoo stories from me? What do you want to know? That despite everything that I've done in my life, I was a body piercer and tattoo artist for 10 years. during the same time that I was an executive chef because I got bored easy. So, Moonlit, I see you peeking around in here. How's your world? Oh, Tiff, you may go live for the review. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet because then you get to interact with your audience too. If you like to interact with people. I'd like to thank all you guys for being in here. There's 32 of you kicking around. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Oh, Uncle Paul, you were a sous chef for years? You still in the industry? What made me pick my tattoos? Okay, this one right here, which has this little guy right here, is from a comic book page that my son drew when he was about 7 years old. And the little guy on there's name is Digital Dude, and I had it tattooed on my arm for him. Let me see. What else do you want to know? Red Cross is right here, and the one that's on my other arm right here. Those are from, all right, we'll go back into Crumblewigs past a little bit since the question was asked. All right, so back in the 90s, early 2000s, I was involved in the body modification community. I used to have the big 2.5-inch earrings, tons of piercings. I did the body suspension in the air from hooks in my back. That was an interesting experience, like to see those guys that do the full body suspensions. Yeah. So I can tell you that about my tattoos and a little bit about my, how I used to be and all that good stuff. Probably true, Tiff. Probably true. As I said, I've got one version of me right here that's real time, but over here I've got another one that's like a 3 or 4 second delay. So when I put my hand down here, it takes the video a whole bunch of time to catch up. Oh, you got out when COVID hit, Uncle Paulie? I understand. Yo, Bean got watered 50 times. You know what that means? What does the magical 50 mean? The magical 50 means you can go live. Awesome for you. I hope we can see some lives out there. Make sure that, get it out there on your post, get it out there on a short, so we all know. That'd be great, Bean. Yo, big movie's back in the house. Nice, nice. Busy at the store playing some Lottery Keno. Yes, I do know that you already shared me out. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing us out, for sharing our live with the community. All right, Moonlit, doing pretty good today. 10:20 a.m. Saturday, buddy. PT here for 2 hours. Ooh, screws in your foot then home? Whoa, taking one last blinker before I do this, but I'll be here. Thank you, Moonlit. I appreciate you being here, taking us along for the ride. So appreciated. Yo, Cali Bear. Yeah, dude, late night breakfast. Cheers, buddy. Oh, I think I'm a little bit lit. We started smoking at 10 and we've been trying to hit about every 15 minutes, but I think I've been talking more than we've been smoking is what I think. So Moonlit wants to know, the question is, so Crumble's got a Prince Albert. How about if I say I don't wear my jewelry anymore? Thanks, Frenchie. Yeah, Bean, you didn't know that once you have 50, you can go live? Yeah. I didn't know that either. I thought you had to be at 100. So, and somebody said it to me one day. It didn't make a difference. I don't remember what count I was at when I went live. I just remember doing it. Yes, Michael. Thanks, Big. Bean just got another. Nice. Look at you guys go. Sharing, loving. I know, Fino, and I don't know why YouTube does that. It's a pain in the ass. Fino was saying I have to figure out how to get the live embedded in the share. Every time I share it, it just posts the text, the link text. I think I've had it go properly once. Absolutely once. Seymour, good to see you passing through again. Thanks for being here and listening along and hanging out in the background. I really appreciate you. Yo, Tiff, David just got to 50. Sweet. That is excellent. See, this is what a big part of the community is about. I understand the importance of us. 50, I consider to be an important number for people to have when it comes to subs, because then they can start sharing. They can get their grows out. They can start doing the reviews. They can meet all of us in the community, and they can see that we're accepting, we're welcoming. We want them here in the community to help us grow. Because there is going to be a time that comes down the road that I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I think, we as a collective group, which there is a lot of us, it's not like there's 10. There's 31 in the fucking channel right now. Excuse me I'm apologizing for my swearing now, but, the point is, we need the plant just decriminalized. We don't need it to be rescheduled. We need it to be descheduled. And as much as there's going to be some benefits to, the rescheduling, I think there is going to be bigger problems, because I don't understand how they're going to make it a Schedule 3, and then out of nowhere, it becomes a Schedule 3, yet think about it. Tylenol with codeine's in there. I can't make that in my living room. Well, I could, but I'm sure it would be illegal. So what are they going to do to us? Can they unring that bell? That's why I would, and again, I am very open about my cannabis consumption, my growing, myself on here, and it's funny because I have discussions with Mrs. Wig about it all the time, because I ask her, are you okay with this? And she's like, well, why? What do you mean? And just like with the, excuse me a second, just like with me getting my stickers made, the slaps, I said to her, once I start handing these out, I can't unring that bell. And she said, what do you mean? And I said, aside of people wanting them in the community, I said, we have family and friends that want them. And the picture that's on there is my avatar picture for Facebook. So that would turn around and change part of the community's outlook upon myself. And I don't care. And she didn't care. So having somebody that supportive as a partner is really, really nice. And I appreciate all the support that I get from all of you in here. So thank you. Sorry for that rant. Crumbawig is high, but we are rolling up on 11:30. And I think that means that it is time for us to rip again. Phil Bushman, you tried sharing the live too? Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely, Fino. Don't, I've been growing for almost 4 years, but I've only been on here since January, I think. Oh, Frenchie wants to know how I came up with the name Crumbawig. All righty. Let's explain Crumbawig for those who don't know. So, is everybody familiar with Cash App? I'm sure you are. So here we go. Crumbawig, aka Mike, there you know, my real name, wanted to get a Cash App. And I'm trying to get a name. So I'm picking all these cool names. Daddy Bong Legs, it's taken. Daddy Bong Legs 420, it's taken. 420 Daddy Bong Legs. I go back and forth for 20 minutes with fucking Cash App. And finally, it gave me the option for a random name generator. And the first one that came up was Crumbawig. And I was like, damn. I'm like, that's hilarious because I have no hair. And I said, I'm going to pick it. So that ended up being my Cash App account name. And I added the 420 on it. And here we are. And I thought it was catchy. I thought it was something maybe people would remember or think it was stupid, but still the same. Yo, Growing with Steve's in the house. Dude, we are doing awesome tonight. Let me get you squared away as a moderator, and I have to give you my quick moderator lecture if you don't mind, good sir, now that you are a mod. This is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Please, no solicitation, no selling your weed, no begging for money, none of that good stuff. Don't spam our channel. Welcome to everyone in the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community they are choosing to become parts of. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Sprinkle some love over there. When you're sprinkling the love, make sure, watch a video. Drop a like on that and drop a comment most of all. They're going to absolutely make their day. Also, there's a good chance they're going to come back to your channel and do the same. If we have trolls, let's nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're in here, let's have some fun. Catching up in the chat, guys. Sorry. A great name, Dabs. They're also called Crumble. I know. I ran into that in so many lives when I first came on here, and I didn't know if people were talking about Crumble or abbreviating me and calling me Crumble. But I'll tell you, I've got some people in here that have got some great names for me. So give me 1 second to say hello to a couple of people, and I will tell you about those. Yo, Lisa, you did come in. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I know I said we were going to take a rip, so I really need to shut up. And we'll do that. And then I was talking about something, and if anybody can remember what it was, throw it in the chat. Alrighty, everybody. Here we go. Ooh. Wow. Texas Tiff. Where can I get a shirt like that? TJ Maxx is where I found it. It was like stuffed in this pile. And of course, everything I own has a story. So I bought this shirt and it was a size 1X. But when I bought it, my fat ass was a 2X. So that was part of my commitment to losing weight so I could fit into this shirt. And then, I don't know, I went back and forth deciding if I wanted to wear it. And then I was like, nobody's going to give a shit what I have on for a shirt. Oh, nice big movie, Sean 420. Great uploads today. Tell you my PCP stories? Are you talking my acid stories? Maybe I'll gravitate to that a little bit. Right now, let me get caught back up in the chat here. By the way, Growing with Steve, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think everybody's got a story. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you indeed. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Anthony Lester's last video that he popped up, if that's what you're talking about, Phil Bushman, absolutely impressive. That's 3 minutes of rock star status right there. If you get a chance, pop over to Anthony's channel. You won't regret it. And it'll help his algorithm. That's why I encourage you guys. You know, we hang out in here together, and it's like we hang out in the community too, but we're from all different parts of the community. And I'm seeing that as we're getting together more, that gelling. And I find it wicked cool. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about it. I don't know. I try to know a lot about you guys as much as I can from a live or from when you guys come up or stuff along those lines, you know, but it's, I'll get it. I'll get it down. I'll remember more. You're right, Seymour. We are worldwide. All right, Uncle Paulie's heading out, everybody. He's going to take off. Wants everybody to have a great night. Absolutely, Uncle Paulie. We will. We will indeed. Trying to hydrate because I think my next weapon of choice at 11:45 is going to be this awesome little pre-roll my daughter gave me that I mentioned earlier. It is, let's see if I can remember, Gorilla Glue and Garlicane. Smells pretty tasty, I must say. Lucky Lucid will be right back. All righty, where are you floating off to? Make sure you tell us when you come back. No problem, Anthony. I appreciate you showing them. We have heard about them for all this time, and there was never a question in my mind that you were growing them, but it was like, it's been that anticipation of being able to finally see them. It was like freaking Christmas morning, at least for me. Bernie 420. I'm so supposed to change the water in my reservoirs. I'm so high I don't want to get up. With a couple of laughy faces. Bean had to step outside to choke. Vision Grows is lighting up some shebanger. Wow. So high, I lost this from whenever I put it down. You know where I put it? Back in the tube. Dumbass. You still here, Fino, or are you taking off? I see phone died, had to put it on the charger. Yo, growing old. Jeff, thank you so much for being here. If your lovely wife was with you, thank her for listening in. I appreciate you so much. I will try and catch your live tomorrow. I don't know if I'll come up on it because my phone seems to go bullshit when I bring it near the light. So I got to figure that one out. But awesome, awesome indeed. Thank you for being here. Do. I know, I was looking for mine too. So, is anybody in here? I know Growing Old's got his live going on tomorrow. Anybody else have anything going on over the weekend that they'd like to mention in here, talk about, would like me to share with anybody that's in the, out just listening along, that can't read along with the live? Bean, your neighbor just got arrested for growing weed? What the hell? Are you in a state that you can't grow in, or were they over the limit? Guess your property line isn't. Oh, dude. That's kind of funny if it's true. Nice. Check it out. Scotty reaching out to Vision Grows. Vision Grows. You won on my card game. You need to tell me what you want and your shipping address. Buddy, hook up with Scotty 420. Though a joke, remember, for one, I'm old. And on the other side of it, remember, I am probably incredibly high right now. We are rolling up on about 20 minutes to 12. Still got 25 of you wonderful people in here. I want to thank y'all for that. I think we're going with soda right now. Bill Cottonmouth going on. Yep. I can say that indeed. Oh, okay, Lucky Lucid, you were saying PCP, but acid is fine. So, hold on 1 second and I'll answer that. Seymour Cannabis Monday at 420 short shows I'm back to showing all your shorts off in one show. Last week was 700 shorts. Great job, growers, on your short clips. Seymour, that is rockstar awesome. Thank you so much. That is cool. Cool indeed. Oh, getting back to Lucky Lucid. I lost it for a second there. I wasn't thinking. So, I tried acid for the first time about, let's say, 2 months ago. So I got this acid. I got blotter paper, essentially, 10 tabs. So I took one. Because hell, I haven't taken it before. What the hell do I know? But I'm a big guy. I weigh 230 pounds. So, take one, didn't do shit. That's okay. So somebody said, oh, you need to take 4. So I took 4. I felt a little of something, but nothing miraculous. So, a couple days later, I took the remainder of them. And essentially, it really did nothing for me. So, fast forward to Scotty 420 was nice enough to bless me. And I decided to just full send 6 of the tabs. Now, let me tell you, that was enlightening. When you step outside into the backyard, and as you're breathing, all the trees and their leaves sync up with your breath and pulse along with you. You're just like so one with nature that it's just freaking, yeah. Yep. Got melting faces and shit like that. Closing your eyes, the visuals were insane. But, yeah, so there you go. That I can share with you was, one of my bucket list things. If you want to hear stories about my bucket list things, I can ramble on about that. I don't know how interesting it is, but, what do I have on my bucket list, or what did I have on my bucket list? Ecstasy. Did that this sometime over the last few months. I have DMT. I haven't done that yet because I wanted. You want to know about ketamine? What do you want to know about ketamine? Scotty, I thought you knew I took 6. I said go big or go home. I said, what would Scotty do? That's what I did. Mushrooms. Mushrooms I enjoy. That's why I started growing them. I didn't like the prices up here. I found a place online that sold them, but then they went to Bitcoin. I'm not going to get Bitcoin just to get mushrooms. The hell? It was easier to just buy some grow bags. I met a guy at our hydroponics store who hooked me up with syringes. He'd been a mushroom grower for years in Colorado. Came here. He's got his own strains now and crap like that. But long story short, mushrooms are awesome. I've got white rabbits going right now, and I think they're going to be pretty rock star. It should start producing maybe in a week, if then. Sean 420. Alrighty, Bean tried shrooms recently. Crazy 8 alone. First time. Dude, how'd you make out? How was the ride? Tell me. Because the first time I ever did shrooms, they were in those polka dot candy bars. I don't know if anybody ever got them. 3.5 grams in a chocolate bar. That shit was good. Really good. Not as good as the 6 grams of golden teachers I ate. Now that was phenomenal. That was almost DMT-ish from what I described to people. Yo, did I just see Smokey Rides roll in the house? Yo, dude, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. We are having a rockin' ass time in here. I'm telling stories, trying to entertain people. You're right, Bean. It is mind-opening once you get the vibe going. It can be a little scary. All right, Fino Dino was saying, holy shit, Fino Dino's reminding me that we should have been taking a bong rip. Let me swap this out here. Where the hell did my thing go? My tray of bowls. Because I try to set them up before the live. That way, I don't have to sit here packing every 15 minutes or whatever. And I'd rather spend my time chatting with you guys than packing a bunch of bowls. So, hydrate everybody. Hydrate. 26 of you guys in here will be underwater if you hydrate too much, but still the same. Do that sip before you rip. Nice, Bean. Nice. Oh, Tiff said she was going to go live tonight, but she'd rather be here. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second, Smokey. I see you back there. Bean said I went to take a piss and was stuck in the restroom in the mirror at looking at the mirror at kaleidoscopes for an hour or more. That is awesome. Thank you, Phil. Let me get you up here, Smokey. Dude.
What up? Sorry I wasn't here earlier. I had to make some potato soup for my family of 50 that I'm going to go spread ashes of my grandma and grandpa tomorrow. So,
okay.
So,
all right.
Sorry.
Well, I'm sorry that you lost them both, but
it's all right. I know where I can find them. So
there you go. Perfect.
Hey, cheers, everybody. I just got back home, so it's time to smoke.
Yes,
absolutely.
Baby.
Absolutely. We can rip again with Smokey. No problem at all. You want to go?
My baby. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody. Yeah, hitting a joint counts, growing with Steve. Absolutely. Vision grows. Are you asking for my email again? My email is crumblewig420@yahoo.com. You know what's great? It's what, 11:50? This is awesome. Mrs. Wig will be home soon.
What? Let's
Yep.
go. Ooh.
That one get you a little bit?
Yeah, first dab of the evening, or my first
All right.
first flower rip of the evening. Yeah, it's got me a little bit.
Okay. All right. I might interrupt you a few times. I don't mean to, but I like to engage with the chat at the same time.
Absolutely.
All righty. Michael, I'm walking in my back garden, the plant, smoking a hash hole. I was talking about hash holes today. You know, do you prefer them smoky?
So if I'm rolling a personal joint, if I have it, by all means, I'll roll a hash hole. Now, if it's like if I'm doing it out of a bong, I'm just doing normal flower. Now if I'm at like a festival, I'll probably roll a handful of hash holes and smoke it with people.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess you could say I prefer hash holes.
Nice. You know, I looked at it and said to myself, I was talking to the missus about what things am willing to pay for at a dispensary. And they're usually things that I can't or won't make for myself. Like I suck at rolling. So making a hash hole would be like impossible if I was going to do it like that.
Right.
You know.
I just started rolling last year, and I'm surprised I even know how to roll how I do. And for me, it's a hard process just to learn how to do it, but you get used to it. But I understand that.
Yeah, I feel my fingers are too big. But then I see who is it? Joe over on his channel. And he's got some big hands on him. And that dude can roll in under 30 seconds. Blows me away. Cheers, Smokey. Tiff, you got to go get a hoodie? Ha! She said it's chilly here, and I'm not mad about it. Phil Bushman says, hash on every bowl. Hey, guys, I'd like to thank the 24 of you that are chilling in here with us.
Let's go.
Oh, Lucky Lucid is asking, tell us some good dad advice. Wow, good dad advice to my kids when this would be one thing I would tell my children when they were getting ready to leave high school or even during high school. Choose a trade. It's 2 years and you're not going to carry $200,000 worth of debt. You know, my daughter just got her master's degree and she told me she owes $210,000 and the federal government informed her that this is how much she should pay a month and that she'll be finished in 2050.
Oh my God. Wow.
All right, well, you're coughing. I'm going to interrupt for a second. Don't die on us, please. Yo, Yumi, I see you in here. We're going to mod you up, and if I'm modding you up, I got to give my standard moderator lecture if you don't mind listening to me ramble. Now that you're a modder. A modder? What the hell? Now that you are a mod. This is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, which means it's also nothing for sale or trade. We are not going to solicit people for money. We're not going to sell our weed on here. All right, welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are and that we want them part of it. Sub up to one another. Go check out their channels. Sprinkle some love over there. Make sure you like their channel, sub up. You see a video, like it, and drop a comment. Comments are awesome. People love them. It will also give them a chance to let them know you were there and a good chance they'll come back to your channel. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, let's have fun. All right, I will shut my mouth now and get back to what I missed in the chat. There we go. Scotty was on a 10-minute break. Fixing to smoke now. Perfect. Nice road music. Nice. What's the puppy's name? I forget.
Toby.
Toby. Good to see you, Toby.
Oh. Yes, that is Corgi. Yes.
Awful cute. Scotty 420. Growing weed is my trade, and I cook on the side. If you know, you know, Scotty, right?
Man, that dab got me. Wow.
Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to have it tear you up that bad.
Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you ask and you shall receive.
That's
and
right.
I definitely asked for it, and I definitely received it.
Nice. You know what you just made me think of? I was telling everybody earlier that a couple weeks ago I had a branch break off one of my plants outside. So it had some bud on it, so I brought it in, dried it, whatever. I smoked some of it earlier. It kicked my ass. And I saved enough of it to smoke on the live. So at midnight, well, I'm going to pack up the bowl now, but at midnight, I'm going to smoke on some of that shit. So, yo, Niplash, what is going on? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging in. We appreciate it. Yep, I got enough for one bowl. I guess I could show everybody, though it's not that spectacular. There's only a little bit of it in my mushroom grinder.
That's not bad.
See? Cute little mushroom grinder.
Oh, that's cute.
Timu.
What?
Yep.
What? That's badass. Right.
Yeah, Timu has had some good shit on it. I can't hate on them. There was nothing I think there might have been one thing, yeah, there was, that I bought on there that was absolutely misrepresented, or my old blind ass didn't read the description right. Could have been one of the two. You know, but like these two things behind me here, why the hell did Alexa turn the lights on? Man, I thought my hair was catching on fire that I don't even have. Alexa, turn all the lights off.
Hey,
All right. Sorry about that. Damn Alexa. Yo, Cavs is in the house. No, that's fine, Cavs. I'll help out the best I can. You know, I'm by no means a professional at it. But absolutely, I'll help out whomever I can. Yo, it's 45 out there right now, Michael. It's going to get down to 42 tomorrow. We're at 55 right now. It's supposed to go down to 48 overnight. Which actually I can't say is a bad thing because it's only supposed to be in the low 60s tomorrow, so not as big of a temperature swing for the plants. Oh, he'll help me. That's even better. Cavs, I misunderstood because I was going to say I really don't know shit about mushrooms other than the little bit that I do, and the fact that I've got cultures and this and that, but that's awesome. Thank you, Cavs. My high ass, I apologize. Reading shit that's not on the screen? Holy crap. Hey, people. Time to hydrate. We're at midnight, and I'm going to rip on some of this fresh strawberry kush.
Strawberry kush for the win.
Strawberry kush for the win.
So flip.
God damn, that's good. It really is. And it's been 2 weeks since this came off the plant. So I can't imagine what's on the plant right now. I was talking to Weed Wizard, aka Maines, and he was saying, think about it. If it was that good 2 weeks ago, if you have any concerns of bud rot or powdery mildew, he said, pull the plants now. He said, you're content with what it was 2 weeks ago. So, yeah.
True, true.
Tiff, you need to find a good strain for pain. Throw that question out to the gods in the chat, especially lower class Boof, also known as Cavs. He will definitely be able to steer you in the right direction. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? So again, I've talked about Maine somewhat tonight. I did want to give a shout out to a couple of other people, and I'll be shouting people out all throughout this, but Jimmy John, don't know if you've been over to Jimmy John's. Great guy. Get over there. He's got some killer plants. The ones that you can go out there and shake like an olive tree. And it's pretty cool. Great guy. Does barbecues and whole hogs too and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And Grow and Grind, everybody knows Mary and Rob from over there. And if they don't, they generally run a live on Saturdays. I don't know if they're going to be able to have one this Saturday. Again, unfortunately, I believe Mary had told us that she got in a strike or something and couldn't go live for X amount of time, and because YouTube dislikes us. That's what it's boiled down to. But thanks for listening to me ramble about that, everybody, especially you, Smokey. I see you here constructing yourself something, a masterpiece.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to.
Nice. Yo, Next Grow, how are you? Hey, I was starting to talk about that earlier. Because Next Row came in the room and just typed in wig. There are some awesome nicknames that people have for me out here. Let me see. I get Crumblebee. I get Rumble. I just get Crumble. I've gotten Crabumblebee. I get Wig. I get Wiggy. Wiggy's the funny one. That
Wiggy,
one.
wiggy.
My wife came up and she says to me, why do you let people call you these things? And I'm like, because it's funny. It doesn't bother me. I mean, at least they're acknowledging my existence. It could be a lot worse than that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Sorry, I was ignoring the chat for a second. Let me catch up here. Poppy tea is great for pain, Bernie? Didn't know that. Didn't know you could get poppy tea, but that, I guess, kind of shows my ignorance to tea. Thank you, Cavs. And we understand that we here on, and as a community, there are different strains for so many different things out there. And I think it's great when we can steer somebody in the direction of, Tiffany was asking about pain, but like for me, I would love a strain that could help me with mental health so I could get off the meds that I'm on, which we don't know if Crumbawig would be good or not good with or without his meds. That would be yet to be determined. But, it's one of those things. I've been on them for 25 years. I thought we go to doctors to get better.
You mean?
I'm rambling. Sorry, Smokey.
No, you're good. I got Yumi in the background as well. She's listening to you
All right.
through the chat.
That's cool. Calves, blueberry, F12 might help with muscle pain.
Ooh. I didn't think about that one.
Oh, nice, Dave Zoom. Thank you. Dave Zoom also suggested possibly Jack the Ripper, which is a sativa dominant hybrid. So, see, this is nice. You're in here. We got people talking about different options, which is good because some people that are in here are consumers. They're not growers. So they would be now looking for a certain strain, or you find someone on here who's growing it. You hook up, you figure it out. We have ways of making things work here. Magical ways of making things work.
Yes. 100%. Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm just catching up in the chat, guys. I apologize. Try not to miss things. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You got to grow. Oh, okay. I got that. Northern Lights is good for pain.
We got King Louis the 12th. That's also another good one for one that'll really get you a good mellow but tasty, but also one that you're not gonna feel upper back pain. King Louis the 12th.
Okay. All right. I had to pause the chat a second because I had to write down what Cav said. Cav said, Bruce Banner times Master. That's the one that you sent me, Cavs. So I grow that out, and that was part of my master plan. So that means that's going to go into my next run. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Cavs. A lot of blueberry and Durban poison for pain, Niplash.
I've heard Durban poison.
Yeah. Yumi said, White OG helped me with grieving, so helped with a lot of mental health. Excellent. Not that anybody has to deal with mental health, but for us to be able to find a medicine that's going to help steer us in the right direction is nice.
Right. The cookies and cream hitting good. Also, if you're looking for like a roll-on or like something like an icy hot, I would, if you ever like have the chance, look for Lake and Bake. Look for the roll-on, and I'll show you here in a second. I'll go get it. But I literally roll that on. I roll it on my neck, like all right here, on my back, and literally on my spine, on my lower back. And within, let's say, 5-7-ish minutes, you start getting that icy hot feeling, and you don't feel that pain anymore. And I just recently got turned on to that.
Nice. So just, I don't want to offend anybody, but my whole stream just jumped. So I am actually caught up with everything. So if I missed any questions that anybody had or anything, please re-ask them because I wasn't ignoring you. You know that thing when you're high and your finger goes and everything moves on your whole page? Yeah, that's what I did. So did you get yourself rolled up there, Smokey? Perfect.
Bye-bye. Come on.
We're rolling up. We're rolling up on 12:10. I say 12:10. Anybody who feels like lighting up a joint to pre-roll or just smoking along with us, I know I'm going to fire up this nice little pre-roll that I got from my daughter, which is, again, the Gorilla Glue crossed with garlicane. I have heard that. Cavs just said you can always decarboxylate your weed and make yourself a bomb using sweet almond oil or MCT oil for a carrier. Absolutely. Yo, JCT. What is going on? Yep, 5:10 a.m. I agree. I agree indeed. We're just going to wait for Smokey to come back and we are going to fire up. He got the bomb and the beverage. That bomb is called Relief, RELEAF.
Oh yeah, how'd you see that? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a 1 of 1. It has 1,000 milligrams of THC and 1,000 milligrams of CBD on it. And it's
Nice.
more wake and bake.
Awesome. That's right.
Quiet. What?
Yumi's going to be dabbing some Baby Yoda till I pass out. Nice.
Yes, let's go, Yumi.
You dropped a sub, Michael?
Hush it. Quiet, Bubba. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers indeed. I have never had the garlicane before. There you go. You got the Uncrustables. Okay, so we need to have a whole discussion on stoner snacks because Sean 420 said deep fry them. Deep fried the Uncrustables. That it's supposed to be pretty badass.
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to try that.
It's an entertaining thought, isn't it?
Sean, you're about to turn me on. You're about to make me become a big boy again, and I appreciate you.
See,
Thank you.
You know where I take it to the next level is when I dip it in fluff, because I think that's the next appropriate level.
I would say that, or like a jam, like a strawberry jam, or like a
That could be good too. Absolutely.
like a Nutella dip or something like that.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Ooh, cinnamon sugar. Ooh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fresh out of the fryer and hit it with that.
Powdered sugar.
Oh yeah, yep. That can be a game changer.
Damn, deep fried Oreos.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I had those at State Fair a couple of years ago. They weren't bad.
If we're going deep fried, let's do a funnel cake. Stoner food. Let's do little corn nuggets, which is like chicken nugget like size, but they're filled with cheese and corn.
Oh, okay.
Just something a little bit different.
Now, here's a weird one for you. Do any of you guys, excuse me, I'm coughing up a lung. Any of you guys heard of a dish called poutine?
Yes, fire.
Okay,
Fire.
because I didn't know if it was I know I've had it in Connecticut, Massachusetts, here in New York, Rhode Island, but I didn't know how far it spread.
I've heard about it. I thought it was only in like other countries. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nice.
who are we making? Michael's getting ridiculously hungry. Very good. We are accomplishing part of our task right now.
Okay, something that someone probably always has in their kitchen, you can easily make. That will low-key get you full. It may seem weird, okay? But this is a big munchy, like big plus, okay? White rice, like taco, like taco meat,
I
right?
got to pause you for 1 second. Bean, all right. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. You have a great evening.
Bean, be safe. Much love. Thank you.
So you said the rice?
Yumi's leaving as well.
Really?
I
Oh,
just got told that.
how did I miss that?
Oh no, she didn't. Excuse me. She didn't say it on the actual thing. She said behind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Peace out, Yumi. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
I'll see
Give me one other second here. Yo, Mrs. Wig, you're home.
I'm home.
How are you?
Okay, but I left my sunglasses at work.
Oh, shit. There's a pair in my glove compartment.
I know.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
All righty.
Man, I feel leaving stuff at work. I feel that.
Well, it used to be her cell phone all the time. And I used to say to her,
Man.
you know, if you turned around and called me or texted me before you left work, you'd have it with you.
And what did I do?
I don't know.
Texted you before I left work.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I don't even know where my phone is, hon. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Nice. Would that be a little bit of a hash hole into there?
Yeah, so I put in like some dabs in it, but technically that's what a hash hole would look like, or a quote unquote donut is what a lot of people would call it
Nice.
because
Nice.
it has a hole in the middle. So a really good munchy food. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna seem crazy, but it's gonna be white rice or jasmine rice.
Okay.
It's gonna be taco meat, and you're gonna layer that like 1 or 2 times.
Sure.
And then you're gonna put lettuce, like shredded lettuce. And then you're gonna put again weird. There's gonna be cheese, like shredded cheese, and then ketchup. But
Okay.
think about it as in like a taco bowl.
Okay.
Or like
Could
a, or
you,
like a
if you
taco
wanted
person.
to, could you substitute like salsa for the ketchup maybe? Or
Absolutely. Like
Okay.
barbecue or something like that. But
Nice.
I just prefer ketchup only because it just fits well.
Sure.
But like, I'm not even joking. I've had it multiple times. One bowl fills me up.
Okay.
So
Nice. Nice. Hey, Grown with Steve. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming in and contributing to our awesome live that we've been having tonight.
absolutely. Phil, yes, it's definitely hitting. It's feeling pretty amazing. This is just once in a million that I've ever rolled, and it's going pretty good.
Nice. Excuse me. People are making me laugh. Lone Star Big Dave. Woo, sorry. That one's hitting me hard. That is the Gorilla Glue and Garlicane.
Ooh.
All righty here. Let me see what's going on. JC's running around in here. I see that. What were your plans for breakfast, JC, on this little late night breakfast we're having tonight? And Scotty, you're right. Mrs. Wig's home. I think she did have a good day, except she left her sunglasses at work. That's a small sacrifice for a good day. You know, she got out at 12. It's 12:18 and she's home. So, beautiful thing.
But I know somebody was making breakfast for dinner. That sounded actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. What do we got here? Sean 420 Pro. Krispy Kreme burger donuts with cheese and bacon. I've also heard that you add that peanut butter on it, and are you ready for this? You put a burger on it, and you slam another donut on top of it, and you eat it. That is what I've heard of. Now, it's at a baseball park somewhere. So I watched it on one of those, you can't believe this is shitty food or something like that show that was on. You know,
Right.
it was on one of those.
Mother, may I
Mother, may you what?
smoke?
Yeah, absolutely, hon. Where are you?
Right here.
Gosh damn it. I'm trying to get you a bowl and a lighter. Mrs. Wiggs sneaking around. There's her hand. Here you are. You need a lighter? There we are. There was Mrs. Wiggs. She made a surprise appearance.
The rare, the elusive.
I've dipped an Uncrustable in milk and I didn't care for it, Niplash. Just calling it like I see it.
Yes, that's what you do to
Thank you, Cabs.
take to make them with 2 burger tops.
So what are you up to tonight, Lone Star Dave? Oh, Phil, you're perfecting the chocolate chip cookies using little Nestle's chips?
Here.
Oh, thanks, hon.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to keep that lighter? You can.
I forgot my pocket.
It's not a problem. I don't mind. Thank you, Mrs. Wig. Was your night okay?
Yes, just busy.
Okay. Awesome. Night was busy, but okay. That is true. If you go to JC's page, you can go see on her community page. You can see what she cooks. It's pretty cool. I know that would be hard as shit to eat. That crusty cream burger. What the hell is that? A Krispy Kreme donut burger shitting thing. Nice.
Now I had that during the festival that I went to, and it's a cinnamon roll, egg, cheese, sausage, and or bacon, and then a cinnamon roll on the bottom. But they also put the glaze all over it.
Huh.
Now
That's,
that
yeah,
was good.
absolutely. Oh,
They're in Arkansas, and they're coming again to Oklahoma in December. I'm going again.
nice. Nice. Hey, honey,
Yeah.
everybody's saying hello to you.
Hello.
She said hello back. I'm letting her, she's going to play her games on her phone to unwind now, so I'm going to try not to annoy her a lot like I do when I'm high.
Oh,
Because I run my mouth like I have been in here tonight. And again, thank you people for being in here and listening to me. There's 26 of you. Niplash, what the hell is that? You've heard of warm cornflakes and a cold hot dog.
ew.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, well,
That almost hurts my feelings.
Sounds disgusting.
Damn.
that makes
Wait
my
a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I like what Michael wrote. I'm doing eggs, bacon, and cream cheese on a beagle. On a beagle, Michael.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I know how that is, Bernie. Munching on cold hot dogs at lunch when you're at work. Oh, JC, Mrs. Wiggins snuck in over here for a second, and she waved and said hi to us. I think eventually down the road, maybe she'll poke her head in for a bong rip with me sometime. We'll see. There she is again, for anybody who missed her.
Okay.
Thank you, hon.
You're welcome.
No, good for her.
Watching college football, Dave? Nice. I was going to ask, I was going to talk about what everybody's mode of consumption was tonight. And I was going to throw Cavs under the bus, but he came into the live partway through because I know he was going to go straight to the go-to. 2 grams of mushroom tea, pours it into the lemonade. Absolutely.
Mushroom tea and lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you think
oh.
of that one, Smokey?
So here's the thing. I don't really like tea, but I like lemonade. And if the lemonade low-key overpowers the tea,
Yeah,
and I like my mushrooms, that's a little bit dangerous, but good.
I know. I say we give it a try because what can possibly go wrong? We don't like it. But okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to make this as a Crumblewig public service announcement. Okay? I can fight through any taste to get to my desired result. And that's probably not a great thing to say, but we've all chewed mushrooms dry and tried to pound down 4 grams and realized it's just not happening. I give big props to everybody in here who just gnaws them raw like that, but that's not for Crumble. It just isn't. I've gone the tea route now, or I'll grind them up. I'll put them in yogurt. I'll put them in ice cream. Milkshakes are great with them.
Ooh, I didn't think about milkshakes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do we got that Fino Dino said? We bought 2 Siamese fish once and put them in the same bowl. They didn't fight, so we bet a fool $10 he would eat one, and he did. And then we talked him into eating the other one. God, you're rotten.
Who said that? Rhodes Music. This guy right here. That is my dad, my biological dad. He passed away in 2016 in Dallas from a heat stroke. And I told him before he passed away that whenever I do YouTube or whenever I start making YouTube videos, that you're gonna be a part of it. And he was gonna be a part of it when I started it, but he was not here, and now he's there, and he's there. And so he's always
Nice.
gonna be a part of me and a part of
Nice. Sorry for your loss.
Hey, you're all right. You're fine. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, that's who that is. I also got one when he was about whenever I knew him, and then if you look down there, and there's another one that's back when he was a lot younger, back in like high school era.
Okay.
So
Nice. Yeah, Niplash, here we go. This is more useless shit that Crumblewig bought, which I am going to use, famous last words, but because of growing the mushrooms, I knew I would have more than ample of them. So I bought that whole 100 capsule at a time pill maker. You familiar with those where you put the half of the capsules in and you throw all your shit in and scrape it into the holes? Put the lid on it with the rest of the capsules and it clicks them all shut. It's one of those things that if I get ample mushrooms and decide to grind them and go through that, I will share the pain with all you guys on a live because it would be well worth it to watch your guys' observations. That would be fair, I think. Wow, we're rolling up on 12:30, Smokey.
wow, it's 11:30 over here.
Nice.
Well, but you wanted camera time? What's really good?
Absolutely. Everybody wants and deserves some camera time. I want to thank all you guys. Wow, there's 29 of you in here right now.
Wow.
And I just momentarily ran into, you're right, it is bonghead time, Sean. That is what I was going to say before I got highly high. And now I'm going to choke on my water.
See what
Smoke,
you don't
heating
do.
up for a dab?
Absolutely, I'm doing another cold start.
Nice.
Did you see when I put that little roll on my neck?
Yep.
So it's already starting to heat up.
Nice. Woo, sorry guys. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm joking. There's a difference. Nice. So you're an every other day microdoser. Nice. Nice indeed. I think I would if I had more of a supply. I've probably got maybe 8 grams left, 7 or 8 grams. I have heard that, Bernie. I didn't know if it was true. Cheers again, Seymour. Thank you for wandering through. Appreciate you. Yeah, see, I had heard that you could grow your own in Colorado, but how much can you possess? I guess would be a question. Oh, it's about to change? Okay. Change in a good way, I hope. I see a thumbs up. That would be awesome. You know, I'll tell you, Michael, there are a bunch of mycologists on here. I consider them another part of our community that we forget about, and I'll be flat out honest with you, the whole psychedelic part of our community, which I know not everybody participates in, but it's still kind of a part of our community. They deal with the same struggles that we deal with,
Right.
Especially mushrooms, I think. I think they've got a great place. Oh, I know. I didn't answer a question for Lucid before. Lucid wanted to know about ketamine. And I asked what they wanted to know. So this is what I'll tell you about ketamine. I was speaking before about my mental health. And about a year ago, I made the choice to go through ketamine therapy. So what that basically involved was about 12 sessions where you're essentially taking 1 to 3 lozenges of ketamine that dissolve under your tongue. And let me tell you, that shit takes you to places that you never thought were possible. You go into a room with 100 problems and you come out with nothing. And you don't even remember what they were. I can tell you in all honesty, if anybody had ever thought about ketamine therapy, I would 100% recommend it, especially for mental health, PTSD, all of that stuff. Yeah.
I tried to do it once, and I tried to put it in orange juice.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, there was one of the, a small part of the come up when I did ecstasy reminded me of it. You know what I mean? Like for part of what the ketamine experience was. The only problem was, well, I didn't bother to tell that story, so I won't, but I took too much and my come up was so violent that I think I sweated out about 1.5 pounds of sweat. It was a horrific come up. So I decided Crumblewick won't do that again. Sorry, am I missing somebody in here? Nope. people were talking to one another and I was ignoring the chat. I apologize, guys.
Is Crumblewick a little high?
Crumblewick is very high, hon. Crumblewick is exceptionally high. You know what? I am hoping that the 25 people that are in the chat additionally are equally as high. I appreciate those who've been hanging in since we started this thing, and just everybody that's in here and around wanting to hang out and spend time with us.
Just showed you out on my channel.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I was meaning to. I completely forgot. Loki got me a little bit high, and I appreciate that. Yeah. I like the one high. It's like, yeah, I did a good job. Yeah.
Sean 420 Pro. Hell, I'm zooted. It's a beautiful thing. It is. It is.
Some people would say you're a bad influence.
Who says I'm a bad influence?
I said some people would.
Some people would. Oh, you know what I talked about the other day, and I have to show everybody? I talked about this big bong that I got a really good deal on. So let me show you this thing. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's sexy.
I paid like $36 for it.
No way.
Yeah. Now let me tell you, it is gorgeous. Let me bring it up closer if I can.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But when you hit this thing, it punches you so hard, like you almost think you need to be intubated to breathe again. I mean, it is such a big hit that it's almost well, it is uncomfortable. I'm not going to say it's almost uncomfortable, but I love it. It matches some of our other glass that we have here.
Let's go. Oh.
Thank you, Fino. Thank you very much. Fino Dino said nice glass. Cabs is saying sit before you rip. And in my book, that means that we should probably be smoking again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Mrs. Wade, did you need some more? Just let it roll back to me. Sorry, hooking up Mrs. Wade.
Right here, over on the other
Oh,
side.
other on the other side. Sorry, my error. Not ignoring you guys, just helping out Mrs. Wig, and got the mega grinder out for those of you who haven't seen it. Mega grinder that's the size of the palm of my hand. You gotta have one.
You do, yeah.
Michael said Crumblewick 420 nickname at Boston Wheeler.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Angie, we're still live chilling out. I'm going to run this bad boy till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Don't hit your elbow on it.
Okay, I won't. Yeah, we'll run it till 1 o'clock. And yeah, I like to, if nothing else, I'd like us to be consistent when we're all gathered here in our chat or in our live. You know, I always start them about 5 minutes early because my dad used to make this comment, you know, if you're on time, you're late, always be there a few minutes early. And it's kind of stuck with me. So
I'm gonna have to compliment you on your shirt. I was looking at you on the phone and it really doesn't show, but I'm looking at you on my computer and it shows a lot more. That's really, really nice. I really like that.
thank you.
It fits you, I'll say that.
What shirt are you wearing?
I'm wearing the one with all the little marijuana leaves on it that are different colors.
Oh,
Yes. Huh, I just put this bong in front of myself and I'm not ripping on it.
Yeah, what's really going on, man?
I don't know. I don't know where my lighter went. What was it?
Oh, what was it?
No, don't worry about it. I got 3 more.
It's in my pocket.
Hey, yo.
Hey, is there a Wockets in your pockets?
Right.
JC, you're already snuggled in? Well, we appreciate you listening along. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
cool.
You come over here. No, you come over here.
Ah, the dogs are still out too. You know, they demanded to go out in the middle of this.
Did they?
Yes. Which they knew they could. I didn't care. Except Otis. He's sleeping through the whole thing. He doesn't give a shit. Sorry about that. Having a quick dog discussion. That's a bonus, isn't it? You get it all to yourself. Nice. Wow, now that dog's comfy, cozy.
I love how he does that.
It's funny.
It looks like little chicken drumsticks.
Yup.
Yeah, it's a cute petite. I love him, man. I got this loaded. You got yours loaded?
Absolutely.
All
Oh,
right.
JC. Mrs. Wig worked until midnight tonight. So that's why she didn't get home till like 20 after, I think it was.
How long was the shift?
8 hours. Yep.
Still painful, but understandable.
Yeah. She's done it for years. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Ain't no G thing.
Yep. All righty. Cheers. Nice. Whoa, excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. So what were you smoking on, Smokey?
Which one?
That you just took in the bag and we're putting in the bowl?
That is Gorilla Glue #4. So just to get more out of what I can get, for $20, I can get an ounce of shake at 19, 26, 20, 23%, with like 2% terpenes.
Okay.
And I usually put that, and then if I have dabs, I'll normally put that on with the little bowl.
Okay.
But I haven't been doing that. But it just gives it a little bit more of a little oomph.
Nice.
So
That's awesome.
that's what I was putting on.
Okay. Cool.
And then before that, I wrote it, and then the dab hole hash hole had a little bit of the purple octane on it.
Okay. The batter.
Which came in at 77.46 with a 3% terpenes on it.
Okay.
So not too bad. And then I was using tops.
All right. Nice.
Something short, sweet, nothing too major.
Absolutely. I think I'm going to spark this joint back up because I want to.
Yeah. Man, I'm really liking these little ceramic tips that I got at the festival. So
okay, I thought I saw you with those the other day. I was going to ask you what it was.
Yeah, so I'll show you another one that I got.
All right. I'm going to pause you for 1 second, Smokey. I just want to acknowledge the highness of people in the live right now.
Yeah, they're lively in the chat. And there's 25 solid people in here.
I hope they're all smoking along. I really do. That way I know I'm not the only one being high here.
Right. So this is what it came. Well, this is what it came in.
Okay.
The ceramic tip. It's a 2 gram little
Nice.
paper cone, but it came with this.
Huh.
Yeah, and you can reuse this, so you can whenever you're done, don't throw the tip away. You can consistently use this, and that's what I use it for.
Oh, cool.
And that's what I have the other one in there as well.
Okay.
And I always
Nice.
have like a spare backup just in case. So this is like a 2 gram little blunt if I wanted to roll a backwood. And then if I want to do like a personal joint, like what I did earlier, I use
Okay.
that one.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
also this works as like a little joint holder as well.
Okay. Cool. What do we got going on in this chat here? Bernie, my bad, I'm high. Texas Tiff, I love this community so much. Cavs being generous like usual, which is, I don't even know how to thank Cavs enough. I actually do. I'll throw this out to the community gods. If anybody has an opportunity to, and you can afford a book of stamps, throw them in an envelope, send them to Cav's address. And because he helps out the community, he doesn't ask for a thing back. If you're a lower class boof,
Who, Gabbett?
no, lower class boof is his name. No, Grab It just came in the room.
Okay.
Grab It, what's going on? How are you, buddy? Thank you for swinging in. I appreciate it.
Also, I'm about to go subscribe to literally every single person that's in the comments right now.
Nice. Good. We like that. We love that. People are sharing with each other, like-minded individuals. How you doing over there, Mrs. Wig?
Texas
Good.
Tiff, do you do derby? Or do you go to like derbies? Oh, that's a tractor pull, but derbies, I think so. That's cool.
It's crazy when you start going to people's channels. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. You can connect their content with them, and it just helps add. Excuse me. While I die. It just adds to building what you know about them, fostering that relationship. I think it's cool.
Some of y'all got some really nice plants. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. It's crazy shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I got some really nice plants. Also, Frenchie, I've been subscribed to you for a while.
Yeah, Cabs is awesome, Niplash. Oh, you're zoned out on some edibles. Grab it. Good for you. Good for you.
Good job, guys. Good job.
That's right, RJS. Old man gang. You're right. We are here.
All right, I think I got every single person in here.
Nice. Thanks, Smokey. I know everybody appreciates it. I know I do. And it's, that's one of those things that I try to instill to people, that I'm not asking people to go to people's pages to give them subs. I'm asking them to go over there to meet them, chat with them. The lines of communication you can open with people can lead you to wicked cool stuff.
Yeah.
I was talking about going to see my sister in Alabama because she moved there about 2-3 months ago, her and her husband and one of their kids. And I brought it up in my morning lives. Next thing you know, everybody's like, hey, wait a minute. I live here, 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 here. All these places between Alabama and where I live in Oswego, New York, that I could stop on the way to meet you guys. Now, what other community does that except fucking AAA might do it, But no other community would do that for each other, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, rant.
No, you're good. I've got a handful of people. So, hey, Frenchie, you good, buddy? I got you.
Anthony, I love seeing that you're still kicking around in here. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Jeepers, we're rolling up on 1 o'clock, and there's 26 you hanging out here with us. Did the dogs come in? Both of them are afraid of this wall that I have right here that I put up, which is just I can move it all over the place. It's a really light thing, but they're afraid of it, so they won't come around it and sit here with me. Now Otis will, because he doesn't care. As long as he goes somewhere and can lay down, that's it. You're right, Grabbit. Alabama is stalling hard on adult use. That's why I told my sister when I go down there, I'm going to be staying in the state next to it that I supposedly is legal. So, but she told me you can go to the gas stations there and buy Delta 9 or Delta 8, one or the other. And it's perfectly legal. Which floored me, knowing that their laws for possession like that are brutal. So like 6 months in jail, $6,000 fine. They pull your driver's license for 6 months. Yeah. Yep. And it's a felony. Yeah, that's harsh.
Yeah, just a little bit. Jeez.
So for those of you who weren't in here earlier, I got to give another plug to Anthony Lester, who I think I saw just come strolling back into here. Am I right? Yep. If you get an opportunity, tool over to his page, take a look at his video. He's got some awesome ladies. This is, I think, the first time, maybe a time and a half that he's put a video up of them, and this is just enjoy. That's all I can say is enjoy. That's what I did.
I love it.
And make sure you drop a comment. No, I'm only kidding. You can do whatever you want when you go over there. Just go look at it. Thank you, Frenchie. Rants, welcome. Junkyard Grows. I am doing arts and crafts and smoking bongs, but I'm definitely here. Nice.
Also, did you know that you hit 500?
Somebody said I did earlier. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 501.
I just want to say thank you to everybody. I don't know. Thank you to everybody. It's somewhere I never thought I would be. And it's really cool. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys come in here to see me run my mouth. That's the thing. And this is coming from a guy who hates to talk in front of people.
Hey, you get out of your comfort zone, you meet really cool people, you meet like really down to earth people, and let alone your personality at that. It's what really draws people in, I feel like. And I feel like a lot of people down in the comments are going to agree with me. Like, just the way you put yourself out there, it's like it feels like it's normal to you. But you're doing absolutely amazing, and I see the progress that you're doing, and seriously, keep on going.
Thank you. Thank you. On that note, you know what that means. We're going to have to rip on that note. Let me see what I got over here. As we're rolling up on 1 o'clock in the morning, we're about 6 minutes out. Grab it said, I got a friend in Bama, just got hit with those charges, walked away with a minor fine and 1 year probation. Still the same. Fuck the fine and fuck the probation. It shouldn't have been that way to begin with. You know, I don't know. My opinion, which I'm entitled to.
All right, y'all.
Nice indeed. Anthony is saying the Tahoe OG Dabs has me feeling good. Nice. Sean 420 bro, indeed. Thanks, Frenchie. Frenchie said you could have been on radio. Good voice for on air.
Do it. Hey, tell me down below if you should do an audiobook.
It
I would listen to that on a walk or on
would,
a long car ride. Yeah.
it would be
I'd,
some fucked up version of Dr. Seuss books, I'm telling you.
I'd listen to it, no doubt. Absolutely. Let's go. Oh man. Thank you, Crumble, for letting me come on.
Hey,
Oh
no
man.
problem.
You're phenomenal, man.
Excuse me. Hey, hon. You want
Fina,
baby?
sit and rip, y'all. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe.
Should still be lit.
I said your left hand.
I know, but I went to my other left-hand side, honey. I have two left-hand sides tonight.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Cheers, everybody.
Absolutely. Rip on that. Rip indeed. I'm missing somebody down around here. Huh. Fino Dino, are you taking off on us? And Michael too, I believe. Peace out, everybody leaving. You guys have an absolutely awesome night. I want to thank y'all for being here because I appreciate it. I appreciate you being along with me on this, helping me get to 500 subscribers, talking about what we talk about here in these lives. That, as I've said, they aren't mine. I come up here and run my mouth. You guys come in and interact. You guys make it all happen. I come up with stuff. I throw it to you guys. Hold on 1 second on that thought, which I'm probably going to forget. Teen is back. Teen, what is going on? Thanks for swinging back in. I appreciate that. We're rolling right up on the end of this, and you swing back in to see what we're doing. Absolutely, we're here. What was that?
I said, Teen, I just subscribed.
Nice.
Had to snag it.
Yeah, I'm pretty high. I must admit. I gotta share with y'all. I am yeah. Wow. Oh. You know what that means? That means I'm gonna be hungry when I get up from here.
Yeah.
I think that I'm gonna have to go for the I got these fruity pebbles that had marshmallows in them, like stars and shit.
You gotta
It was nice. They were heavy on the marshmallows. Like Crumblewick approved.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, you as well. I appreciate you. Definitely have a good weekend. What everybody is definitely doing, stay safe, safe travels, definitely, positive mindset throughout the, whole entire community. And, definitely prayers are going around.
Absolutely.
You guys are absolutely amazing, for real. Thank you.
Yep. I do want to say one thing that I try to end most of my lives with. I don't dump out that like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that you do. But what I really want to ask you to do is, and I've talked about it all night long, is go to somebody news channel that you don't even know them from your elbow that has something to do with our community. Poke around in there. Sub up to them. It's not going to hurt you. What's the most that happens? You unsub to them in a month. But poke around. Take a look at one of their videos. See what happens when you drop that comment in there. You may make their day. They may be like, fuck YouTube. I'm tired of being age restricted. This place blows. And we can all go to them and say, hey, guess what, fucker? It doesn't blow. Age restriction's a reality. Here's how you can work to get around it if you want to. Or you can
Right.
be like, I don't try to do anything to get around it on my videos or my lives. They age restrict all of my videos, but they don't my lives. And I don't get it because I'm an asshole on here. You know what I mean? I swear, I smoke, I use the word cannabis all the time. We're talking about dabs, we're talking about psychedelics, we're doing everything we can to violate their TOD or TOA, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Indeed. Yo, Lazy Clouds, what is going on? You are just here in perfect time. Perfect time. Because we are just hitting 1 o'clock. Let's see what everybody's doing. Everybody's saying hi to Lazy. Perfect. Wonder what Rice Krispie treats done with Fruity Pebbles. You've never done that, Niplash? That was the first edibles I ever had were Rice Krispie treats done with Fruity Pebbles. They're killer.
Man, I stayed in California for like 3 months, and the person I was staying with made edibles with Fruity Pebbles. Oh man,
I know.
wow! And he did it with like I think an ounce of that, or like 14 grams of dabs.
Yeah. Those can go next level on you. They can take you to see God for a few minutes.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely go to space for a while. You know, it's definitely a journey. You know.
Yep. But alrighty, guys. I've been running my mouth for over 3 hours. I love you all. Thank you for coming up and seeing what was going on tonight. Smokey, thank you for being here. Everybody out in the chat, thank you so much. I love you all. Peace.